Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, Matt from Diazable, coming at you with another album review. Thanks for coming on back. And if you're new, hi, yeah. I'm checking out the band Bad Wolves with their album Die About It. And a little background on this band is they are from LA, California. This is like their third or fourth record. They originally were more of a metalcore band, but have kind of like changed and evolved into more of a hard rock band and everything. They've had members from like God Forbid, For the Fallen Dreams, Bury Your Dead, the Acacia Strain, all joined this band. They come and go and whatnot. Um, and I originally found this band like because they had a song called uh Live to Learn that dropped on Lambgoat years ago, and I checked it out. It's got a good groove to it and everything, and it's pretty sick. And I've been a fan of them ever since. And I was excited to check out this new album that they dropped out last year in 2023. So let's talk about it. Got some really distorted and scratchy guitars here. The drum production is really good. Vocals are mixed in really well. Simply, it's a hard rock song with a nice hook. Bass is slightly heard and felt throughout this song. Overall, it's a good hard rock song in style and everything with some catchy riffs and decent chorus. I got some deep and menacing guitar riffs here and everything. I was surprised by the vocalist because he does like a rap flow and everything that he pulls off pretty well, I think. And then they start going really hard, like deathcore hard, and then they switch it back to their hard rock sound. The drums have a really big and boomy production to it, and the flow of the song is really good. It's a song that I shouldn't like as much as I should, but I ended up really liking this song. The riffs go really hard on this track. So I want to play a snippet of Die About It.
No one cares who it is that you blame today. Hope you find happiness so your soul can change. Hide your remain. Just set yourself.
I shouldn't like this song as much as I should. DL's clean sound really good here, but the chorus falls flat a little bit, I think. The drums are played dynamically here and mixed in really well. Guitar slides are really nice here, but overall, it's pretty like okay and safe song, I think. This is a really soft song here with how the percussions and the vocals and the riffs start the song. Overall, it feels kind of bland. Even the hard parts are kind of just like so-so. The vocals here seem to be working harder than they should, and they just come off really weird. I feel like they stepped out of their comfort zone here, and it just doesn't really suit them that well. The lyrics flow really weirdly, and I think I see what they're trying to do here, but with the lyrics and everything, it just doesn't work that well. Again, another slow start with this song and more of a radio rock friendly song. The backing O's are kind of very interesting here, but the rapping on this track is not that great. Feels a bit forced, and the synthesizers mixed in with this song just don't sound that great. And then they throw in a piano like in the background as well. I feel like they're putting too many things in this song, and it just kind of makes it fall flat. The drums here have like a pop synth sound to them, and it sounds pretty good. The riffs and the drums during the chorus are really good. And I don't know why, but the verse kind of reminds me of like Shawn Mendes or Charlie Puth for some reason. And then midway through the song, there's a fucking saxophone breakdown that just really blows your mind. They're really doing some weird stuff here. And after the saxophone break, they kind of pick things back up with some fun vibes and everything. I just really like the saxophone on this song. It sounded really good. So I'm gonna play a clip of NDA for you.
But my hate, it just stays in my head. What you said. Attention almost gone. Getting hard to hold my tongue. These words become.
Got good vibes. We're back to like some really hard-hitting riffs here with how they sound with like the scratchy, distorted effects on them. And DL, he sounds like Frankie from Emir on here, which is surprising. But I will say his cleans are better than his unclean vocals, and I see why they picked him as a replacement because his clean vocals are really sharp. In small bursts of his like unclean vocals, he sounds really good. When they do a lot of it, not the best, I think. But overall, the chorus is really simple here, and it's easy to sing to. Got a good catch to it. They got a lot of experimentation with this album, with different elements on this album, with like saxophone, pianos, and everything, and I really enjoy it. Makes it really fun to listen to. More synthesizers here make me think of like the band Crossfaith from Japan. The bass is really deep here, and you can really feel it. Overall, It's just an okay song. The riffs here are really fun and bouncy. The drumming is really simple and fun. Chorus has got a little bit of like a fun twang to it in terms of how he's singing. The guitar solo is really lean and mean here. Vocals can really hold a note, which is really nice. And at the end of the song, they have some like cool synthesizers to help fade the song out and add a nice touch to it. I like the acoustic guitar on this track. It sounds really good at the start. And then the song opens up with talking about napalm and hand grenades. And then the feature from Killboy. It's pretty nice and everything. The balance between her vocals and DL's vocals is really nice. They really play off each other really well. And it makes the chorus really catchy here. So I want to play a clip of It's You, 2 months.
I'm losing hope. There's only one place I escape. It's you. When my head pulls me to the darker places, when the voices lead me one step closer to the edge.
She sounds pretty good. Riffs are really heavy and groovy here. Large chords with some big riffs to it and some synths. The vocal performance is good, but the instruments here are like working double time. They sound very impressive. And towards the end of the song, it's just a straight up metal song. I don't know if I said it before, but I'll say it now. The pacing on this album was really good because this whole album is just really fun to listen to. It goes by in a breeze because they do a lot of fun things, whether it's good or bad. It's still fun to listen to. With this track, they have some good solid riffs. Drums are really good. And by the time it gets to the end of the song, they really build up with some really good vibes, and the riffs sound really good towards the end. So, yeah. This might be Bad Wolves' most experimental album because they really incorporate a lot of different instruments here and styles from like metal, pop, and jazz, saxophones, pianos, synthesizers, and everything. Like they were really trying to have like a different experience with this album, and I think overall they had fun making it, and it comes out sounding pretty fun because they can blend some of these elements really well. Like I was genuinely surprised by the saxophone breakdown in the song NDA and everything, and just how they like incorporate a lot of these new elements into their sound is really good because they started off as like a real metalcore band and it morphed into this hard rock band, but they still got some heaviness to it here with the riffs and the drumming and everything. And I think they're doing a really good job of blending and making interesting, fun songs here. Whether you like them or not, they're fun songs. And for the most part, I think this album is pretty good. The vocals sound really good, especially the clean vocals. I get why they got DL as a vocalist. But his unclean vocals at times, they're not the strongest, I think. And I feel like that's why there's not, because their older material had more harsh and like unclean vocals than now. And I can see why. I think maybe DL's performance is not the best, or he can't do it that long. But I still like what he's doing here and everything. And the only other thing I could say that's negative about here is like some of the lyrics are not the best at times. They're just kind of mid-sounding, just kind of sound like filler words. But most of the songs are really fun and entertaining to listen to, and they have a nice groove to it and everything. I think it's a good album that you want to check out. That's just want something fun and simple to listen to without too much deep meaning to it and everything, and just want to have a good time. This is the album for you. And I would say this album from Bad Wolves, Die About It, is a good and solid 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, links down below to their music and everything and their Bandcamp. Check them out. I'm Matt from Diazable. Comment below, let me know how you did, and I will see you later, guys. Bye.
Even when you're gone, I'll tell them my religion's you. When punctures come.